Thank you for locking in tonight. I can't begin to tell you how honored I am to just have this woman back in my presence. And it's been a long time because the last time I actually saw her was when she came out with the book, and that was a few years back. The
Mhm.
last time we spoke was by phone, but to see her and to see her glow and to see her radiant, it's breathless. And fellas, you understand what I'm talking about. We love this woman tremendously. This woman who exercises elegance and moves with style and grace, and she's no other than the phenomenal Miss Jenifer Lewis. How
Hey, Lenny, how are
how are
you?
you, my love?
Good, good. I'm really good. Black has just ended. I'm so filled with so many emotions and the new show. How I signed another contract right after
Immediately.
Blackish is beyond me. I
You
think
know,
I'm 25.
you know what? You have the energy of a 25-year-old. The 25-year-old can't even keep up with
You
Jennifer
know
Lewis
what,
these
Lenny?
days.
It's because I love what I do.
Yep.
People ask me that, like, where do you get that energy? And that's why I've titled my second book, Walking in My Joy, because that's just what I do now.
Yeah.
What's there to be angry about? I mean, if you got terrible things going on, you work through it and you get the job done and you come on back. That's wisdom that comes with age.
Yeah. And not only do you gain that, but you share that.
Oh.
Effortlessly. You give gifts to so many of us, and obviously God continues to bless you and
Well,
uplift
the
you in many
beginning
ways.
of my career, Lenny, was me, 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 me. See me. I grew up to we,
Mm,
and I care now about the next generation. And I want them to be able to live the American dream. I did.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
And what's going on in politics right now, it looks like, they're trying to take that away. Well, I'm not going to let them.
I know
Not on
that's
my
right.
watch.
Nope, nope.
I
I
have
know.
the connection with the Gen Xers and the millennials, and if I have anything to do with it, I'm going to unite them as much as possible and tell them you've got to stand up for justice and you've got to educate yourselves and live that American dream. I never thought I'd run around quoting the Constitution.
Mm,
You have a right to pursue happiness.
mm. There's so much going on, Ms. Jennifer Lewis. You know that.
I know.
There's something you said though upon this last episode, which was very emotional for us too. We've watched you. I can't believe it's been 8 seasons. This
Eight.
show has been phenomenal. But you said Blackish was the cherry on top
Yeah.
of your career. Can you
Yes.
explain that?
Well, because Kenya Barris had the ability and the balls to
Hmm.
be unafraid. All of his shows were authentic, transparent. We changed the landscape, speaking to the modern day issues of, you know, the N word, Juneteenth,
Mm,
police brutality.
yep.
Um, it was insane. This every script, the writers I always said were the stars of Blackish. They were able to
Hmm.
bring that comedy and drama and message so eloquently. So when we got the scripts, we had no problem. The characters were developed. I mean,
Yep.
we were there 8 years, but still, it starts on the paper. And I commend the writers of Blackish. It was quite the journey. So I was proud of the show. And you don't always get great shows like Blackish was.
You don't always get great talent like as you are. And obviously, Kenya Barris knew what he was doing when he put you right in there. You didn't have to audition for it. You
Oh,
told me the last time we spoke, it was already laid out. The
yeah.
carpet was already laid down
Yeah, I
and
was
secure.
I was on vacation and they called me. They
Right.
said there's a new show called Blackish. I said, "There what?" And they were like, "Well, but as soon as they mentioned Lawrence Fishburne's
That was
name,
it.
I
Yeah.
said, baby, you had me at hello." I am such a big fan of Lawrence Fishburne. And of course, we worked together on What's Love Got to Do with It.
Yep.
And we became sister and brother on that set. So when we got together on Blackish, the chemistry was just magical. It
Well,
was
the
just
chemistry is
magical. Yeah.
always magical when you step on the scene, as it will be in this new Showtime that we will see you in. But I hope you gave yourself a little downtime because Blackish just literally ended. The
No, I
celebratory moments were
didn't.
happening. You
No, I
didn't?
didn't, Lenny. I didn't
Because
have one break. Let me tell you, I
ah,
think I had a 2-day break.
wow. Because
And
now Showtime's I love that for you is debuting on May 1st.
listen, we did that show 8 episodes in 3 months, and it has the producers have turned it around to premiere in April. That's unheard of. That's how I know they love the show,
Yeah.
because they wouldn't have put it out this soon.
Well, let's
And
tell
so,
everybody.
huh?
No, no. Well, let's tell everybody the role that you're going to be playing because you're going to be a boss lady, which is perfect, perfect for Miss Jenifer Lewis. She's a
Patricia
boss anyway.
Cochran. Patricia Cochran is her name. She's the founder and CEO of SVN. It's like a QVC. It's a selling network
Okay.
and shopping network. That's what it's called. And my character is light years from Ruby Johnson.
How so?
She's a billionaire for one thing. She's not gambling with pops and trying to get as much money as she can on the street. I don't know if you remember that episode, but before Earl and Ruby were married, Ruby was faking being like a cripple.
Right.
And
Right.
they caught her. They caught her. I love playing Ruby, but Patricia Cochran on I Love That for You is, wow, what a challenge. I'm having the time of my life
Hmm.
bringing the colors and the levels to this character. The writers have given her an incredible background. She is, she wears a scorpion brooch on her
Wow.
dress just to scare people and keep everybody in line. Patricia Cochran is large and in charge. Trust me, and I'm loving playing
Whoever cast you for this, they know who you are.
her. I'm a hip shooter. And
Yep.
like Beyonce says, baby, Patricia came to slay.
Yeah, Jennifer Lewis is with us tonight, the mother of Black Hollywood. I was watching a movie over the weekend, and it escapes my mind where you were playing Taraji P. Henson's mom.
Yes.
And
The
and,
mother
and
of Black Hollywood, working with Taraji, honey. We had this one scene together,
yeah,
and we went off script, and Bill Duke directed. I can't remember the name of it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Same
I've
here.
done too many.
Yes, you have.
Broken, no, oh, I can't. I've
I
done
can't.
too
I
many
can't.
shows. But Taraji, all I can say about her, she's amazing.
What,
Absolutely amazing. We went toe to toe in this scene, and neither one of us would let up. And when Bill Duke cut that scene, it steals the movie. Two African American women trying to figure out where their place is in the world.
it was a
And
deep movie. It was so deep. With Morris Chestnut, you got to watch it, ladies and gentlemen, because
yes, what
I
was the
think I know
name
that.
of it? I can't
I,
remember.
I'm drawing a blank too because it was a great movie. I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't even
Well,
seem to find
people
the paper.
can look it up these
They can
days.
look it up,
So
no
it's
question. But
Morris
that
Chestnut, Taraji P. Henson, and Jennifer Lewis. Great movie. I
great
can't.
movie, and that was the
Not
perfect matchup.
easily broken. Not
Yes,
easily broken. Yes. And T.G. Jakes.
Petey.
I
Yep.
got no brain. I am working so much. When I
You should
tell
have
you,
took a
Lenny,
vacation. You should have went over to Europe. You should have went
I'm
on an
leaving
island.
I'm leaving May. I'm leaving May.
Where
I'm
you
getting
going?
out of here.
Are you going?
Yeah, my
Good, good,
sister's on her
good,
way out to keep the house. I'm out of
good.
here.
I hear
Because
you. You deserve it.
when I come back, walking in my joy, my next book comes out. I'm getting the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Deserved.
Oh my God, Lenny, it's endless awards. I got the John F. Kennedy Award
I
from the
know.
Los Angeles Democratic Party the other day, the Satellite Award. And you know what, Lenny?
Hmm.
When I was younger, I wanted an Emmy, Oscar, Grammy, and Tony.
Hmm.
When my family moved in with me once, my little nephews and my nephew, his wife, and the 4 children, I loved having them here. Of course, I just lost my train of thought because I started thinking about my family,
Hmm.
and it puts me in such a comforting mood. How they took care of me during COVID,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
didn't let me go out of the house, and they disinfect everything when they came in. But
Mhm.
what was the question? Because I had an answer for you.
You know what? I don't know.
Hey Lenny, that happened with Oprah when I went on her show. It was so
Yes.
funny, Lenny. I said I wasn't sure because I was so nervous, in front of the Queen. I said, Oprah, could you ask me? Because I knew it was being taped. I said,
Right.
Oprah, could you ask me that question again? She went, I, I have no idea.
No idea. Look, we just go with the flow. Jenifer Lewis, the mother of Black Hollywood. I salute you, and I
Thank
salute you with good health first and foremost, but with continued success and happiness. And
Thank you,
please
Lenny.
always
Thank you so
continue. You can never be anything less but who you are, and we wouldn't want you to be anything more than what you bring us to the table. Because but Jennifer, you have given us so much, and you have given us so many gifts. And you said your goal is to unite the X generation, and
Yes.
you know what, I think they respect, and they may have a hard time dealing with this with their own parents. They
You
respect
know,
your
they
forwardness.
Lenny, they called me after the George Floyd murder and they asked me to speak on CNN. I was like, what do you want to hear from me for? Call Maxine Waters, call State GA, call somebody. They wanted to hear from me because they knew I cared. They knew I cared. They knew I had passion from the songs, the political songs that I've sung at this very piano I'm sitting next to. Like I said, my career was we when I started off. And now, I'm sorry, it was me. And
Mhm.
now it's we. I care because I was able to live the American dream. I went from great poverty to great success. But let me define my success,
Mm.
really define it. I have a smile on my face.
Right.
I went into treatment for my bipolar disorder. I
Mhm.
took care of myself. And the success is that I feel happy and content. I was able to write a book, my second book, Walking in My Joy.
Yeah.
It's what I do now. Far from perfect, far from, horrible things going on, and you have to feel them and journal about them and pull yourself back into alignment. That's why I'm still here. That's why I've sustained in show business. A lover of nature. I
Yeah.
love traveling. That part of COVID, I was like, the
You
whole world? You mean
lose
you can't go
just
anywhere?
taking
You
over.
mean you can't run
Oh.
anywhere? But yeah, I love what I do, Lenny.
Well, you love what you do so much. We all get a chance to see you on Showtime starting May 1st. And I love that for you. And I
And
love
by
so
the
much
way,
for you.
Molly
Mhm.
Shannon and Vanessa Bayer, Lenny, are comedic giants
I heard.
coming out of Saturday Night Live. And I've had to step up to the plate to those
Oh,
ladies.
I find that hard to believe. No,
All
you're
right,
being
I'm
too
being
far too.
humble. I'm trying to say something nice. You know,
Yeah, no, don't have to fluff for me. Not at all. Look, I
you
love
know
you.
better.
I do know better. And I love you for being here with me tonight. And thank you for taking out your time to be here with me
Always my
tonight.
pleasure.
Leave us with something inspiring for because this is so vitally important as I close
That's
out tonight.
easy for me. I want to tell everybody to be patient, to be kind, to lead with love. And this is the most important one. The elevator to success is broken.
Hmm.
Take the stairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miss Jenifer Lewis, I love you. You take care of yourself. You be well. I look forward to hanging out with you soon.
I
But
love you back. I
make sure
love
you
you
lock
so
in with her on
much.
Showtime. I love that for you. Starting May 1st. It's a Sunday night. You don't want to miss this lady. She's definitely in effect mode.
Oh,
Let's
thank
get
you.
into it. This is the Quiet Storm.